Recently, I saw my current YouTube obsession
Good day to you, one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins.
asked this question. If you could construct the ultimate rock and roll band using any musicians from throughout history, living or dead, who would that be? The only restriction is you can't use two members of the same band in this fantasy band. So I thought I'd give my answer today. Okay, every band's got to be built around the foundation, the rock, the anchor, and that's the drummer. So, of course, when you're talking about drummers, a lot of names immediately pop into mind, like Keith Moon, Neil Peart, Karen Carpenter. But my choice is an obvious one, but he's obvious for very good reasons. I'm going to have to go with Led Zeppelin's John Bonham. So let's put Bonzo on the stage here with our band. Okay, now we got to give John Bonham a worthy partner in the rhythm section, someone who can help drive the music forward. And I chose someone who has shown himself to be the ultimate consummate professional, capable of playing in any genre, and that is the bassist of the Scottish band Big Country, Mr. Tony Butler. Okay, so let's get Tony up there on stage with John, and now they need a rhythm guitarist, someone who's going to help, again, drive that beat and add the melodic elements to the song that will lay the foundation for what else is left to come. And the only person that comes to mind here, the single greatest rhythm guitarist of all time, someone who actually makes rhythm guitar sound like lead quite often because he has to, and that is Mr. Pete Townshend of The Who. Now, before I get any of the angry comments telling me, I understand, Tony Butler played for Pete Townshend in the early 80s in Pete's solo efforts, but that was as a session musician, so I do not consider them as formally part of the same band. So let's get Pete on stage here too. So now we need a lead guitarist, and if you know what my channel is called, and you know where that name comes from, then you know that I have no choice. I am, if not contractually, I am musically, ethically, and morally obligated to choose none other than Alex Lifeson of Rush. Okay, so now we've got Alex on stage, but now we've got to figure out who's going to front this band. Who on earth is capable of being the field marshal of this marauding force that's coming to just overwhelm us with their rock godness? And again, only one name popped into mind, and I immediately went with it. There's no other person who has the charisma and the presence and the power and the attitude to lead this incredible pantheon of rock gods. And that is none other than Blondie's own Debbie Harry.
I had to interrupt and stop this conversation.
Okay, so there we go. We've got our ideal fantasy rock band. But I decided to do a little bonus thing here. And I realized that any great band is actually going to also need somebody in this band who is a world-class classical jazz and rock keyboardist, an amazing flautist, an otherworldly yodeler, an incredible whistler, and an amazing singer with an octave range, the likes of which I've never seen before. And again, someone who's got the most charisma of almost all performers I've ever seen. And that is the frontman of the Dutch prog rock band Focus, Mr. Thijs van Leer. So we're going to put Thijs up there on stage with them as well. Okay, now we've assembled our ultimate band. Let's listen to what it sounds like. My God, did I just invent Black MIDI? Well, I love it. It's got a great beat. You can dance to it. I think the kids are really going to go. So let us know in the comments what your ultimate fantasy rock band would be. And as always, thanks again for joining us on Strange Device. We'll see you next time.